Oh, that's lovely. That's really nice. Celery and ginger. That's absolutely delicious. Well, I was diagnosed with secondary breast cancer last summer, and during the consultations that followed, I began to hear things about nutrition and diet and the changes that they could make. But I felt quite confused about which changes to make, and mentioned it to the counsellor at the hospice here, and she told me that Pippa worked here, doctor who also had an interest in nutrition, and that she could arrange for me to have a meeting with her to talk through nutrition. So did that last October, and sort of really took on board the changes that Pippa suggested, particularly increasing fruit and vegetables and cutting way back on dairy. The booklet that Pippa gave to me showed how you could incorporate vegetables all the way through the day. So, you know, you could have tomatoes with your breakfast, you could have a bowl by the side of you with, I don't know, grapes, celery, cucumber sticks, cherry tomatoes, things like that, just to nibble on through the day as snacks, rather than it being sort of, you know, you're sitting down for your big meal. It was like you incorporated these portions all through your day. So I started to do that because, you know, you hear about the 5 a day, but actually you probably need a lot more than 5 a day. If you're fighting cancer, you need all those vitamins and minerals and nutrients that the fruit and vegetables provide. So you do need to be getting them in right from the start. And Pippa also suggested juicing. You know, it really struck me that she said, if you do nothing else, juice. You know, go and get one today, borrow one, buy one, you know, on your way home, get one, and start juicing today. It looks like pond water, doesn't it? Or it looks like, you know, when your bag of lettuce or spinach has been in the fridge too long and it's gone a bit manky. It does look like that, but it does taste really good, honestly. And just think of the goodness that's going in my body there and making me better. Making me feel bright and lovely.
Hi. Hello.
Hiya.
You alright? How can I help you?
I was wondering how you made this celery and ginger juice, because it's absolutely delicious.
Is it lovely?
Oh, it's lovely.
Well, I used obviously a blender, and I fresh ginger, slice it really fine, and celery, and use 2 celery, and basically I use a lot of apple as well, and a little bit of mint, and I just blended it. So it's really good for breakfast, and when you first wake up in the morning, it's quite refreshing. So it's like I say, it's just 3 core ingredients, and just blending it really and passing it. So even if you don't have to pass it, you can just put it through a juicer. So you know, and you're still getting the roughage of the vegetables as well.
What happens if you haven't got a juicer?
You can just use a blender, like just a normal blender. Or if you haven't got a blender, you can cook everything. You can cook it all up and boil it, just in a minimum amount of water to save nutritional value, and then you can just use a potato masher and just mash it up to a pulp. So you can do it that way and pass it through a simple sieve. So that's another option of doing it. So.